Scammers have entered nearly everyone's life in some way, shape or form, and lately they have been on the increase. Today I'm going to share with you my latest experiences with scammers on Messenger, even though this applies equally well to any other format, including email or over the phone. The purpose of this video is to help you spot a scammer of virtually any sort before they get to your heart or money. Hi and welcome. If this is your first time here, my name is Ernie Silovic. I'm a relationship trainer and therapist where I teach couples how to be masters in the art and science of love, romance, communication, fun, excitement, passion, and emotional fulfillment. Starting around February of this year, being 2023, I started receiving messages from strangers on Messenger, and mostly women, though some were from men. After dealing with dozens of them daily and thankfully, now I'm only receiving 10 to 20 per day, whereas before I was receiving easily 100 to 200 daily. I want to share with you some ways these people try to scam you so you can now be on the lookout for them and block them as the need arises. Firstly, some experiences to share with you. A woman messages me on Messenger and says hi. I look at her profile. It states she joined the US military only the previous month and she is 30 years old. I thought, okay, a bit of a late bloomer to join the forces, yet see what she has to say, as I was unaware of the scamming going on until soon after. So I asked her 3 times about her previous jobs, to which each time she ignored. Upon the next and final time I reworded it, she came back with an answer of okay. This to me was a sign she had no idea what I was saying and didn't know English, so the chances of her being employed by the Defence Force was a big fat 0. So I realized she was a scammer and blocked her. About 2 days later, she, under a different name and different pictures, messages me again. Her profile was virtually blank. Within I'd say 5 to 10 minutes, she was asking for money for sex. I told her I was happily married, etc., and she had no issue at all about that and said how she can be a side chick. I think she was using a translator software package as her English was better this time and she was taking her time to reply. So I again reported and blocked her. And again, like 2 to 3 days later, again under a different name, there she was messaging me. This time I just reported and blocked her. There was a guy who sent me a message asking if I had heard of some grant or something like that. I answered yes, as by this stage I had been approached by so many scammers, I knew what I was dealing with. I said I saw my name on the list and I had been waiting for them to contact me. He said I have a form to fill in online. He sent me some questions, which was his version of a form. Asked for my name, I wrote I am. Next was the basic stuff like address and the like. When it asked for the state that I live in, I replied with happy. Towards the end, it asked for a copy of my ID, so I went online and downloaded a blurry and illegible copy of a driver's license and uploaded it. I kid you not, I was instantly approved. Folks, if you are answering questions like happy for an emotional state and not a physical location and upload an illegible license, you know this has to be a scam. I had a woman ask to be my girlfriend within 15 minutes of messaging me, knowing full well I am married. When asked how she thinks my wife will feel, she said she'll have no problems as I'm only your girlfriend. Women like this who have zero morals are purely there to suck money out of you. There was a woman who approached me asking for money because she was robbed, her car had broken down, and she was in the middle of nowhere. To my amazement, she still had a mobile phone with internet connection to contact me from the 8 billion people on the planet, asking for money to help her out. Clearly, had she been robbed, her mobile phone would have usually been one of the first things to be taken. Additionally, she would have called a tow truck company or roadside assistance. Had a person ask me for my Cash App details. This app is not big in Australia, so few if anyone has a Cash App account here. So I said to this person, I only accept bank check. You clearly have my name, address and other details. They said they can, as the bank is closed. I said, tomorrow then, as I only accept payment via bank check. They suggested PayPal. I again stated bank check only. Eventually they gave up. Big sign of a scammer using Cash App as a way to get my details.